So it's Sunday, which means that everybody is out and about
At the cafes.
at cafes, and we've decided to also come to a cafe,
I didn't realise this cafe was like a
a hotspot.
hotspot, but pretty much everyone here is taking photos. And it's kind of funny. It's like almost like a Harry Potter cafe.
Yeah,
But,
I think there's a few themes going on.
there's a few different vibes.
Yeah, but I'm excited for my drink. I got some kind of citrus tea.
I tried to get a coffee, an iced latte with lemon foam on top.
Yeah, it was so funny. He was just like, no.
He's like, no, you can't have it. I was like,
He's
oh.
like, you can only put it on tea.
I thought it would have been so yummy.
So that's okay. They have their ways.
They do.
Anyway, so today we're doing a few things. We're obviously getting coffee, and then we're going to paint some pottery.
And we're also going to and tell you some pros and cons of starting a business with your partner, or
Yes.
having a business with your partner. Because I think we have a little bit of experience now in that ballpark.
Yeah, about a year and a half.
It's been a year and a half, and there's definitely some things you don't think about.
Yes. And yeah, maybe it'll help you make the decision to start a business with your partner, or not. Maybe you'll be like, absolutely not.
Yeah, maybe like that's exactly what we don't want,
Yeah.
but we want it.
Yeah. But a little disclaimer, maybe some of the pros we say might not be pros to you.
And the cons likewise.
Yeah, so take it with a grain of salt. This is our pros and cons. We're working together. Your relationship could look very different to our relationship.
If you hate each other.
Yeah, if you don't like each other, you probably don't want to go into business together. Thank you. Alright.
I think that straw is. Look at the diamond check. Look at that.
Maybe it's meant to have boba in it. Maybe because some of them have
It's like a
boba.
boba straw. Yeah.
There is jelly in it. I love jelly at the moment.
I just snorted. It's a verdict.
It's
Give me some.
it's like a clementine.
Give me some.
What's the word? Mandarin.
It's actually my third coffee today.
That's a worry.
I think the first one didn't do much though. Anyway, I never get milk coffee, but today I got iced latte. It's nice glasses. Do you reckon? It's like a little half a jar. Oh, it's good. Do you want some?
Yeah, I'll try some.
It's really good. What do you expect? It's like milk and coffee.
Accidentally got ice.
Roll up.
I love an ice latte. So many girls like so dressed up in the Instagram photos. It's honestly adorable.
Probably in their photos, so guys. Maybe you can Photoshop us out.
They look like they'd be able to Photoshop us out. I love jelly. I never thought I didn't like jelly.
It's good stuff. Random photos of like Mozart and stuff. Mona Lisa. Hogwarts. It's a cute vibe. We're going to finish these drinks and then we're going to go to the clay store.
Yes.
We're going to go to the clay store, so we'll see you there.
Which we're a little bit late for. Classic us.
I just like have so much more presence than you. They look like a dark matter. We do have you. It's for my jewelry.
Yeah. gonna do a mix of stuff, I reckon.
Yeah. There's a lot of Christmas in this.
I think it's a Christmas one.
It's just a festive one too.
That's so cute. I think it'll be cute. Hopefully.
Okay, Pen just said.
We haven't actually done any pros and cons yet, which is what this video is about. So.
You want to do a pro or you want to do a con?
I'll do a pro.
You do a pro, I'll do a con.
So pro is obviously you have the flexibility and the freedom to do whatever you want. So say you want to hang out with your partner that day, you don't need to call your boss. You just need to be like, hey, let's hang out. And the other person, if they want to hang out with you, will hang out with you. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you'd hope they'd say yes.
So you can go ceramic painting, even though it's a Sunday. But
But Sunday's not really Sunday for us.
No.
It's whatever day you want. That is looking like a slosh pit. Anyway, I'll give you a con. One con is there is no cons in our eyes, just so you know. These are just cons for some people. But one con is definitely that business never leaves. Obviously, you have the business together, so it's a big binding point for the two of you. So you know, you wake up in the morning, sometimes it'll be business straight away. You go to sleep, it'll be business. You go out for dinner, it's business. There's a lot of business. Yeah. It's okay if you love it. Like it's like I was telling Penelope this morning. I said that I love it. So when we talk about it, like, why would we not want to talk about it? But if you want to escape it, and if you want to not talk about it, it's going to be more challenging than if you work separately and then you come together. But then you might talk about your work anyway. So
yes.
Would you rather talk about your own work, your own business?
Which brings me to a pro actually. Another pro while we have them, just while they're on the top of my head.
Oh, we have them. Stay there.
We have them. Sometimes like when you and your partner do different things, and they come home and they're like complaining about their work or whatever it is, and you don't relate, you can't understand it. Whereas when we have issues or complain about our work, it's like, well,
hashtag relatable.
We know what the other person is feeling, and we know the struggle of that work. That makes sense.
You walk in each other's shoes.
Yeah. So I think it's a lot more.
Very empathetic. It's a very empathetic.
Which I think would be
lifestyle.
Would be a pro if you and your partner had the same job anyway. Like if you were both doctors or something.
But if someone's like laying bricks and the other one's a secretary.
Very different fields.
Very different fields. Like obviously both.
And I'm sure you can
taxing in the different ways.
Yeah, I'm sure you can
find common ground.
Empathise, but
something to think about.
Yeah, it's interesting.
You got to see what she's doing here. Look at this.
I've been making a mess while I'm talking.
You're like a toddler. I might smell that.
I don't like that.
Yeah. It's not a snack.
Is that it?
Right, so pen's pretty much done.
I think so.
What do you call it?
I think it turned out a lot better. Sorry, allergies. I think it turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to.
It's so cute. I actually think
it's really cute.
Don't worry about it. And mine is Borean's logo, and this.
Oh, that's so good.
Look how rough that is. If you're a painter.
Actually looks pretty good. Pretty much looks like a logo. Looks exactly the same as our logo. Might change that to our logo.
I traced it.
Did you?
No.
No, I was going to say, where'd you have?
We're probably going to finish up here, and I am again hungry.
I'm starving. Do you want to look up where we have to go for food?
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Smells nice. We just finished up our pottery and we're about to go to lunch, but we're just waiting for our car. So we thought we'd do one more pro and con for you before we get there. I'm going to hit you with a pro this time because I've been conning all day. But one of the
Continue.
one of my pros is you get to work with someone you actually like, maybe your best friend, your partner, your lover, rather than working with stinky, annoying co-workers and bosses that you hate. Like, how often are you at a workplace where you hate everyone there, or like there's just that one person that does you don't? But here
It's
you
always
get to
someone who
work
does
with
them.
you get to work with your best friend. Highly recommended if you really love your partner, because you get to work with them all the time. Yeah. Give us a con.
Okay, so my con is that because you're always talking about business and you've always got business on your mind, you sometimes forget to put in time to your relationship. So it's something that you can kind of forget about because you're always spending time together. So you're like, oh, I don't need to. So many cars. Because you're always spending so much time together, you feel like you don't need to have date nights, but it's actually still very important to have date nights and to put in the time into your relationship.
Do some fun stuff.
Yeah.
Work is fun, for sure, but do some other fun stuff that isn't work, just to split it up a bit. Oh, look at this. He's coming back.
I know, but I was going to fall off.
Oh, sausage.
Spring rolls.
So good.
Thank you. Everyone's favourite. I love when they serve for you because sometimes you don't know how to eat something.
I think that's why they do it.
Yeah.
At the start.
It's great, honestly.
Little bowl.
Okay. Wow.
Try that fish.
I think that was monkfish.
That's good.
A rare of Eden cooking.
This is me if I was in the kitchen. This is me if I was cooking.
Come on, we're running late. I'm going to get some new skincare.
We got to the skincare store. We haven't had skincare in forever. It's loud. We're gonna go in and Ken's gonna find some stuff.
Hopefully. There's so many sheet masks. Look at some girls.
What's the gang? Jen? Jess? Blaze? Rose? The gang.
It's a bit hard because I don't like that. Do you like it?
I guess it would keep my hand not, it wouldn't like bend it. Yeah.
It's like 10 cents.
Promise for what?
This one's good for both of us.
It's good packaging.
I want one with a tint. Those. so I might get one from downstairs.
Oh.
What do you think? Is it my colour?
I don't know.
You've had enough. I've had enough too, really. It's gonna be expensive.
Okay, it's really loud, but we just finished the skincare store.
I don't think you're gonna be out of here.
We'll see you at home.
5 minutes. Okay, so we just finished skincare shopping. I tried on a
It was
foundation, so my skin might be a bit weird.
it was an interesting experience.
It was interesting.
They it's funny in Vietnam, they follow you around a lot in the stores to try and help you, but then when you ask them, they don't really know anything.
Yeah, and they didn't really seem to have a lot of ingredients that we have in Western skincare.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. We bought some stuff.
Even a lot different to other Asian countries.
Yeah, a lot different.
Seems a lot less extensive.
Yeah, they seem to just not have a lot of. Seems very a lot less extensive.
They had some Korean stuff though, which was good.
Not much though.
We got one Korean thing.
We did. I think we got two. We got two Korean things.
Korean skincare's good.
Korean skincare's the best.
Anyway, we're driving home now. It's like half an hour, but we're going to wrap it up. But we're not going to leave you high and dry. We're going to give you 2 more pros because
We're out of cons.
working with your partner is really good
So
at the end of the day.
one pro. I've actually forgotten my pro.
I remembered mine. So
I'm falling asleep.
as a freelancer, obviously a lot of the time you work by yourself and it can be lonely. So starting a business with your partner means you'll never really be lonely. You'll never just be down in the dumps by yourself. You'll always have someone there to pick you up or take off some work or tell you to work harder. So
Or hang out with.
Yeah, you just work
Or to make
together.
you lunch.
It's fun. Yeah, you can have a cup of tea together, have coffee. Yeah, you get me a coffee, get me a coffee. We're getting sandwiched here.
I know we're about to get squished.
Which is better than, when you work by yourself, you might be a bit disheartened and alone.
Just get a video of how close it is.
Let's go. That's common.
The traffic in Vietnam is what do you say? So little margin for error.
The margin of error is tiny. It gives me anxiety.
Same, and everyone just toots all the time.
It's so not straight.
It's a lot.
It's not straight. Nothing's.
Don't come here if you're an easily jumpable person. I don't know if it's all of Vietnam, but in Hanoi, it's very.
I think it's actually worse in Ho Chi.
Wow. Okay.
What's yours? Did you remember?
Yeah. So my pro is that this is the biggest pro of all.
My
really.
arm is getting sore. Go.
Well, you better hold it up.
Go.
I can hold it.
No, it's okay.
So the biggest pro of all is that you get to grow together, which is such a cool thing because obviously when you're together you're growing anyway, but to grow alongside a business is really cool and to become business people, I guess. You're learning about business and you're learning about a whole bunch of things together is really, really cool. It's kind of it's kind of you just,
evolving together.
Yeah, you're evolving together, and I think that's a really important part of relationships. Whether you have a business or not, you should be growing towards some sort of goal or, evolving together.
Business growth is also extremely satisfying comparatively to employment growth. In our short experience, growing something that you have started by yourself is so satisfying. We're going to leave you there.
Yeah.
We're going to leave you there. If you've made it this way, if you made it this far, give us a subscribe. Please. Penelope's fallen asleep. This is the second time today she's fallen asleep. Give us a like, comment something.
Girls are sleepy.
Comment
some questions. We love comments. We also love hate comments.
Yeah, send us your best hate comment.
Someone left a really funny comment on one of our videos last time. I was like, thanks for the engagement.
We're not phased by it, so
No, we're not raised by it. You got thick skin. If you want to be, if you want to make content, you need to
be thick.
be thick.
Anyway, we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.